Sardinia and round 5 of the World Rally Championship. It might be a stunning island in the Mediterranean Sea, but the roads here take no prisoners. The stage is lined with trees and rocks. Get it wrong and something gets broken. Day 1, the longest day of the rally with 133 kilometres to tackle. Kalerov and Pera first into the stages and tasked with sweeping away the loose top layer of gravel. But he didn't have to deal with hanging dust in the air. Every driver behind complained of massive visibility issues. Elven Evans was able to make the most of it. He took the early lead.
I couldn't see a lot for most of it. It was really bad. Every year the same.
It was a good start for the Welshman, but the problems soon crept in. Evans promptly left the stop line of stage 3 in electric mode to investigate the issue with his Toyota.
Yeah, I need to go.
Sadly, a water leak forced him to retire his Yaris for the day, not what he needed for this year's championship campaign. His teammate Esapekka Lappi, despite a puncture scare, was waiting in the wings and he went quickest, enough to take the rally lead, 1.9 seconds clear of Ott Tänak's Hyundai.
I hit a loose rock on the front left like 5 km before the finish, and I start to hear, huge mechanical noise, so I thought it's a puncture. And then, I was watching out right-hand corners pretty much, but it seems it's only the rim which is really bent, probably.
Disaster for Gus Greensmith though, who had an innocuous half spin, but lost well over a minute and a half when his Ford Puma refused to start.
The engine would start, and then as soon as I released the clutch, it would die, so so it is.
It was a bad start as well for Thierry Neuville, who suffered transmission failure and dropped almost 2 minutes. But a good morning for Pierre-Louis Loubet in the M Sport Puma. A brilliant drive saw him return to midday service, 3rd overall ahead of teammate Craig Breen and just 8.9 seconds off the overall lead.
We try to do our best, stay on the line, and I'm sorry I have also again to break.
Meanwhile, in the fight at the front, Lappi picked up a front left puncture and dropped to 2nd behind Tänak, who ended the morning loop at the top of the leaderboard, 3.7 seconds clear of the Finn.
We are trying our best, Since Portugal, at least the chassis is improved, so chassis is good, but the rest, if it would be like where it needs to be, it would be a great car.
Into the afternoon, and Tänak began where he left off, winning stage 6 and increasing his lead to 6.4 seconds. Meanwhile, the inter-team fight for 3rd was raging between Craig Breen and Pierre-Louis Loubet, Breen suffering a close encounter with one of Sardinia's bridges.
Just car stalled on me in a left-hander. Had to restart it, so I probably dropped 2 or 3, but incredibly slippy, incredibly challenging.
In the battle for the lead, Esapekka Lappi put in a blinder through stage 7 to retake the top spot by just 7/10 from Tänak. He was complaining of a transmission issue in his Hyundai with 2 stages still to run.
Transmission broken in the end of the stage, like 3-wheel drive. Not fully, but no braking, no acceleration. So. That was difficult in the end.
With Ott Tänak now carrying a problem, what happened next was a blessing in disguise for the Estonian. Stages 8 and 9 sadly cancelled as a result of the roads being too damaged from the morning pass. Day 1 was done, and Esapekka Lappi, your rally leader from Ott Tänak, by 7/10 of a second. Meanwhile, 3rd to 5th separated by just 1 second. Loubet ahead of Craig Breen with Danny Sordo in 5th. We are set for a massive fight on Saturday's 8 stages. Let us know below who you want to see win this year's Rally Sardinia and why. We go again tomorrow.